All right. I want to experiment with how recording myself like this looks. I don't mind it. I just think that it's like off-centered, and that really bothers me. So like turning it landscape. Yeah, landscape. I think looks better, but I could always crop it. Whatever. I just really want to like give myself some credit right now / today, just how like literally efficient I am. Like I woke up at 6. I was able to wash my hair because it was a wash day, do my hair obviously, get ready, get dressed. I got my lunch together for my breakfast and lunch together for today actually. Which breakfast made last night. It was an overnight thing. Lunch like got from work and like had to like actually pack it together. I should have done that yesterday, but I knew that I could do it in the morning. I opened up literally 3 different packages that I had delivered that I needed to get done. I fed my fucking cat. I washed a few dishes. I literally finished an assignment and submitted it. That's due before class, which is where I'm on my way to. Literally made myself some fucking coffee. Like, stayed pretty fucking organized and was cleaning as I was going type shit. Like and that's what, an hour and a half that I was able to get all of that done. And I think if I had an extra 30 minutes, I definitely would have fit in a stretch, some yoga, some meditation into that as well. I think this is exactly why like having a 2-hour morning is like beneficial and like preferred, because like there's a lot of things I would like to do to set my day up to be a great fucking day, especially given the fact that I'm gone all day. Literally I'm gonna be gone from I left the door 7:30, will not be back till damn near 8:30. So like you do the fucking math. That's over 12 hours that I'll be gone. There's some coffee grounds in my coffee. I really need to get some coarser coffee. I don't like that. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'm just like wanting to realize like how busy my lifestyle is with like fitting in everything I would like to do, like for personal reasons, like just like my normal routine things, like doing yoga, meditation, drinking my coffee every morning, like shit like that. Making sure, they're filming something out here, no wonder there's traffic. Making sure that that I'm just like eating the things I want to eat, like all kinds of shit like that, but to then come home at like I have so many coffee grounds on my tongue. To come home at like 8, somewhere in the 8 to 9 hour, like it's kind of insane. But like I could also like flip dinner around if I really wanted to, like that. Something I could easily do, and have dinner ready by 9 o'clock, and then from 9 to 10 like just starting my nighttime routine. Like I think I would, and this is where I like fuse a lot of things together, merge a lot of things together, if you will, where I'd probably like put on a movie or something. I would definitely, maybe a TV show, like if I'm literally starting it at 9 o'clock, like on the motherfucking dot, it's probably giving a TV show like one episode of something that'll end by 10, and then and while I'm doing that, I could be doing my nighttime yoga routine and stretch, and like if I'm with somebody, like I'm putting myself in the mentality of like being in a relationship, having a family, or even just single by myself. Like these are all there, it's all applicable, no matter like if I have other people with me there or not. That's really what the point of this is, to like validate that I can do that's what life would look like, and that I will be happy and content in any three of those situations, if you will. Doing it by myself, I'd be glad and happy to. Doing it with somebody else, I'm not necessarily saying that they have to be doing it as well. Like, if other people are there and they don't want to do it as well, baby girl, you could be sitting on the couch chilling. I'm gonna be doing cartwheels in front of you, or like handstands while we're watching Game of Thrones or something. Like, and same things to add kids to the mix. Like, I feel like my kids for a while probably would do it with me and think that I'm doing it with them. But if they wanted to watch like some, I don't know, like just cartoon or some shit, like I would watch that with them, obviously. So yeah, and then from like 10 to 11 it's kind of like winding down. I would say that's more of the time where I'm like brushing my teeth, doing my like skincare routine, washing my face, brushing my teeth, like I said, flossing, all of that. I think being in bed by 10:30, you know, and at this point I can like, all of this like makes me like so tired at the end of the night, like not so tired but tired enough where like I can fall asleep no issue. Like, I don't need a sound machine, I don't need like complete darkness, I don't need time. Like, literally I know how to just like relax in my body in my bed, and my bed is really, it's a Tempur-Pedic, it's so fucking good. And what was I gonna say? And just there's literally so much traffic. Yes, and just like literally drifting asleep. Like, it should only take like 5 to 10 minutes, to be honest. If you're laying in bed, eyes closed, just literally focusing on your breath, letting your mind, like, I wouldn't say clear or maybe empty, just like if you feel any thoughts coming, like you just like, I don't want to say ignore them, but you just like let them flow past you and you focus on your breath and just literally feeling as relaxed and calm as possible. And next thing you know, like your alarm is going off. Like, I have a very easy time, and I think being so disciplined with how my day is structured and looks and plays out really helps with that. Especially on days where I go to the gym, like, oh baby girl, my body is tired. Against my will, I'll be asleep in 5 minutes as soon as I hit that bed. So I try to stay away from the bed as much as possible, because like I associate my bed and the bed at all like with sleeping and sleeping only. I don't like the idea of like always getting a nap in. I definitely sometimes need it, like a power nap, like 10-15 minutes. But yeah, that's just like, that's something that I don't always want to do at home. If I'm doing it like in the middle of like work on my lunch or something, that'd be really nice to get like 30 minutes in and then another 30 minutes to eat type shit and relax. But yes, I just want to be very like proud and like appreciative of my growth. Like, I'm so efficient, I'm so productive, like, and there's so much more of course I can be doing, like in terms of like my finances, like because I am working so hard and I'm saving so much money. I wouldn't say that I'm being frugal at all. I'm just being very purposeful with what I spend my money on and my attention. Like, I guess I've been focusing more on like how I spend my attention and my energy, but I have also been very mindful of what I spend my money on. Like, I literally just said that I got things delivered to the house, but there are things that will help me be more efficient rather than like just things for play or like for the consumption. Like, yeah, like just literally improving my quality of life is where I spend my money. I think I just really need to get a budget down and some sort of system of like how I'm allocating my money and like when and shit, and like just being more just budget friendly and more like, damn, I'm literally so late to class, but I really don't fucking care. I'm literally always fucking late. Anyways, I think I'm tired already. So yes, I just like am very productive. And I really want to give myself credit for that. I'm really glad. And most of the time, since I am by myself, I think I'd rather watch a lot of YouTube videos in that like 9 to 10 hour, like any time that I have to like consume media. Like I'd rather it be like YouTube video where people are producing content that's like informative and like educational and like teaching me how to further whatever skills I already have that like are getting me to stay on the path that I'm on, and however people can help me do that. Like there's this guy that like talks a lot about like just kind of like men's health, more focused from like a gym, I guess like a gym bro mindset, but like not really. He's not like a gym bro. He's not like a fuck boy. He definitely looks like it. But like some of his videos have been about like why you shouldn't be fapping and like what watching porn really does to your brain and what that means. Another was about being like how women don't really like the chubby funny guy, like they just like that he's like a nice person, you know, but like women also obviously want somebody nice to look at. Like it's all about the balance type shit. And he obviously wasn't coming for those like men at all. He was just saying like they don't have the like discipline and the desire to get into the gym, so they work on their personality and they're funny and they're nice and they're kind and they're gentle, such and such. But like you need to be both is what he was saying. Like go to the gym, of course, like and I think in that video he was talking about the dangers of like using steroids and like not even just like literally physically in your body, but more like mentally, about how like that skews your perception of like what is actually achievable and possible with your own physique. You need to be careful of that. But like, long story short, find the balance. Like be somebody that's like physically appealing just for the health benefits, for like your partner, whoever, like for yourself of course as well, like, but also be a good person, you know. Like I'm trying to think of some of his other videos. It's just like really like lifestyle kind of content, and again related to like to men's health and like gym mentality type shit. And I do like that he doesn't edit his videos. He literally just like the same way that I kind of do, just like lets his flow of consciousness out and his wisdom. I really like that. So it's like stuff like that I'd rather consume than like the new fucking Disney Plus original like DCOM such and such. Like, and also I remember like I don't even know how long ago I like remember seeing or hearing this, but like someone said, or like it's just common knowledge at this point, that if you watch the same shit all the time over and over, like if it's a TV show, a movie, or whatever, like that's like your comfort media, if you will. Like same way that people like when they're feeling some type of way, they fucking eat ice cream. Like that's the same thing with people that watch the same movie over and over again, because like it's just kind of like a trauma response thing. And I, ever since then, because I would watch the same movie over and over a lot, I have tried to get out of that. So I rarely come back to the same thing multiple times. I kind of treat it more like if I see a film, I enjoy it, I'll give it maybe for sure a second watch, third watch iffy, but I'll also consume a lot of media surrounding it, like reviews, like videos explained, or just like Easter egg type shit, just to like get my cup filled with it and remember this like time in history of like this movie coming out and me consuming it type shit. I'm sorry, I say type shit a lot. But yes, and then I'll move on to other things. And I also, since the last few months, have been watching a lot of spiritual content on YouTube, of just like how to know you're on like a spiritual journey, how to know you're spiritually inclined, how to know if you're like a chosen one, or like just videos that can explain my experience more than a therapist can and has. I think to shift a little bit, my therapy sessions have been very just like a space where I can talk and let out my consciousness, which is like okay. I think a lot of people need that space. However, I don't think that I necessarily need that space, since I clearly can talk to myself and also record it and like be fine. I think what I'm looking for in therapy is guidance. Excuse me. And I think it's really unfortunate that we don't see therapy that way. We don't provide it in that way. Like, there's so many things that we do. If like you're having a lot of negative thoughts, then you can use CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, I'm sorry. Which is like essentially like if you're having a lot of negative thoughts, like a therapist can help you like rewire your thoughts and teach you that like you're in control. You don't have to agree with the negative thoughts. Just think something positive and say, yeah, I make an agreement to believe that thought instead of the other. Like, that's a treatment method in therapy that it's like you can use. But let's say you don't have negative thoughts. Like, let's say you just have a lot of anxiety. Like, a therapist can give you the tools to either like, they can either give you the tools to manage that, like, okay, when you feel anxiety, like, go somewhere private, take a few breaths, feel it and like let it out and move on from it type shit. Or they can be like, well, let's talk about it, like what gets you anxious, like let's get to the nitty-gritty, to the root of it type thing, and bring out any suppressed emotions and feelings that you have that you don't bring to the surface enough, or you're not processing and dealing with. Like, but what about, again, if you don't have negative thoughts, if you don't have anxiety or any like physical, mental or emotional experience that you need help managing and dealing with? What if you're good with all of that stuff? You just literally need guidance on like what to do in my life, where I'm going, like we don't get taught that at least in social work with clinical therapy, I guess. I feel like that's a synonym. Clinical like service. Like, we don't get taught how to give people guidance that need it. And it's just like, what about that side of therapy? Like, what the hell? Like, some people don't need coping skills and mechanisms. Like, some people just need somewhere to go to say, hey, this is my predicament. This is like my game of life, my journey. Like, and I want to I'm going from point A to point B, and actually I think I want to go to point D all the way over there. How do I make that jump? How do I, like, can you give me some sort of guidance? Not to tell me what to do, to tell me what I can do. Like, given like my experience, my resources, my opportunities, like, what can I do in your professional opinion? Where's the guidance? And it's like, never given, never there. It's just like, yeah, where are you at this week? Where are you at today? How you feeling? Like, I don't need help with all of that. Like, it's really frustrating that I have to fucking constantly do this with you. Like, and I think this is why people don't like therapy. And then to push it further, why they feel like they don't need it, because like it's not helpful to everybody. Like, but all that to say, I'm just really proud of myself for how far I've come. I'm really living in my Virgo energy and like being very disciplined, very routine oriented. I love a schedule because I need to, especially when it comes to a social life, I need to know where I can fit you in, girl. Like, I got a lot of things going and I prioritize my health, myself first. Like, if any off day that I have, I'm going to the gym. Any off day that I have, I'm going to the gym. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if it's like, oh, like you're off on the weekends, like, so you're always free to hang out and do things. Free? What are we doing? Like, hello? And I am a morning gym person. I such a morning gym person. I would go at any time of the day because, like, baby girl, I'm not gonna miss the gym because it's past 5 o'clock. Like, you're crazy. But it's always like, that's the first thing in the morning. I want to wake up, have my 2-hour morning of like a slow but still like a soft pace, like it's slow but it's still steady. Like, we're still moving toward getting out the house ASAP, just not rushing, and yes, and make my way to the gym every single morning. And probably in between that, like before that or after, like eating, I think it depends on how I feel that day. I'll probably have like avocado toast with some like honey on it, with some like salt, maybe some cinnamon, probably not. But yeah, or I will eat after, depends on how hungry I am. And like, to transition again, I am also very proud of my diet, like how I've been maintaining my physique, building muscle, eating enough protein, getting like a mix of vegetation. Like I am not always eating the same thing, like yes and no. I have like a base, like a foundation that I like operate off of, and I am also the kind of person that like I can get into a routine with food as well, where like I don't get bored off of eating the same thing all the time. But I definitely am adding things to the mix always, like adding things to in rotation. Like for instance, I have incorporated and started to drink fruit juice. So right now I started with cranberry juice, and I was like doing this before. I think before I had I can't remember what juice I had. I think it was cranberry as well. And then I tried to move on to like a carrot ginger kind of thing. And I just like, at the time my life shifted and like I lost that momentum. But yes, I'm about to finish my cranberry juice, and I do literally like a little, it's probably like a fucking 4-ounce like mason jar, just like kind of like a shot type thing, but I definitely sip it. It's not a shot actually, it's like, yeah, like maybe I need to learn my like metrics to know. Anyways, so yeah, I've been drinking that, and I need to move on to something else to like again have variety in my system. Like even with my smoothies, I have like two different smoothies that I really enjoy at the moment. One is like a cucumber banana spinach base. Another is strawberry blueberry banana. I really am enjoying those two right now. I could definitely add something else to the mix, like a berry smoothie or like a peanut butter smoothie, chocolate type thing. Yeah, I'm trying to add variety. I'm trying to like keep it cute, keep it moving. With dinner, I'm like on tofu right now, ramen, chicken, like pan fried chicken, doing like either quinoa or like a jasmine rice kind of base. Onto sweet potatoes, use a lot of red onions and mushrooms in most of my meals. And again, eat a lot of like spinach in the mornings, like on my smoothie, or like whenever I eat a smoothie in the day. Having both coffee and tea, coffee in the morning, tea at night. So I'm also like drinking a lot. Like I stay drinking something. Like in one day, and throughout the day while I'm gone, I pack coconut water with me. And then at the gym I have there are like two different coconut waters that I have. Like one I save for the gym, the other is definitely just like for my like meals while I'm like eating my late lunch and then like later lunch. Because I also do fast, I think for how many hours a day? I try not to eat past 9 o'clock. So from 9 to 9, that's 12 hours. 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So 14 hours. I do 14-hour fasting. And yeah, I'm not like eating out. I'm not buying food anymore. Like I'm saving a lot of money in the way that I live my lifestyle. It's really interesting, really like efficient, like I said, and I'm just really proud of myself. I'm trying to think of anything else for my diet. Oh, I also like do a rotation with nuts. Like I started off with almonds, then I went to pistachios. Now I'm on cashews. Next would probably be like a hazelnut situation or whatever. Like I am keeping a rotation going, you know, just to have variety in my ecosystem of my body and like my bio. I forgot what they call it, but like your microbiome, your like gut and your like stomach, like they just like need a mix of like healthy bacteria. Oh, and like when I do my like my overnight oats, that's where I get my like, I eat Greek yogurt with that. So that's where I get my like dairy, my probiotics. I sometimes occasionally on free days where like I have the time, will drink kombucha as well. So like there's just a lot of like variety in my body, and I really like that. And I just really wanted to like show my pride for my journey and how far I've come. And I definitely don't be like filling my time with others as well. I think I'm so busy with like taking care of myself that like I'm good. Definitely don't need a lot of sexual attention to keep myself going. Oh, I've also quit porn. I have not watched porn in a hot minute. Like, and I don't think I will go back. I think I'm trying to get more to like fantasizing sex, if that makes sense. More just like having fantasies and like jerking off. I'm sure I'll get to the point where I like stop jerking off completely unless I'm having sex with like a partner. But I don't think that that's like too much all at once, you know, like everything is like gradual and baby steps. I'm also really healing my hair. I'm trying to train my scalp to use more natural products and get off of Head and Shoulders. Yes, and like I'm treating and like healing my curls. Like there's just like so much that I'm doing all at once, but it is all kind of like working and coming together, which is again what I wanted to express and just give myself a pat on the motherfucking back, because like it is not easy. If it were, everybody literally would do it and live this way. And a lot of people have other priorities, of course, or just other things going on, like I don't, whatever. Like I just think this is how I like to live. This is how I would like my partner to want to live, so that they can help me in any ways, or we can like merge our lifestyles together and be happy. And if and when we have a family, like know that we can do this shit. Like of course it'll test the fuck out of us, and so will our children, but like I can see how I can do it, how I can make it work. It will just be a matter of like finances, of like having the money to support a child and a family and like keep it fun and fresh for them and like all of us actually. But like, you know, to provide a nice life for a child, like that's like the only barrier. But yeah, for the time being, I just wanted to like show some gratitude. That's the word I kept like not thinking of this whole time, but I wanted to express gratitude for myself, because I definitely don't do it enough, and obviously nobody else is doing it. But I am really, really proud of myself, how far I've come, to know where I am going. And that's pretty much it. Just like to keep going, you know, like to keep on this journey of self-discovery, self-growth, self-worth, self-value, like all of that shit. I've just come a long way, and I'm really I'm really gruel of myself. I'm really proud of myself, and I just wanted to express that. I'm grateful for where I am in my life, how much I have accomplished. Literally about to have my second degree. I am a college-educated queer person. It is beautiful, amazing, and like I'm only going up from here, literally. So I'm on my way up.